Well, here we are. Here we are.
Happy Thursday.
It is Thursday. And we missed you guys.
Yeah, we do miss you.
And apparently on the streaming software, they changed a few things. So I was struggling. And hopefully you can hear me. And her.
Yeah.
So, all right. Guess what?
A week from today.
We'll be eating ice cream and cookies?
No.
We'll be eating at a Brazilian steakhouse with our friends.
Yeah.
Remember, I said, anyone who wants to meet us in the lobby downstairs at 6:45 p.m. tomorrow. That's the last time you'll hear that.
Tomorrow?
Or Thursday. Next Thursday, not tomorrow. Don't meet us there tomorrow because we ain't going to be there.
For sure. We cannot wait.
We can't. Very excited. So many people. I'm only worried because 10 days with people on the cruise wasn't enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough.
Yeah.
So how in the world is 3 days going to be? Well, we'll have Thursday and then Friday and then Saturday and then some of Sunday.
Yeah. But we're excited. I can't wait to see everyone. I'm super excited.
Very excited.
Yeah.
And yes. So that being said, I don't think we can do our live at our normal Thursday time because we're going to be with people.
Live.
Yeah, we'll be live with people.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do it earlier. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, Maitreya said, see you next Thursday.
We'll see you Thursday.
That makes me excited.
It does. I'm off work all week next week, and I am super excited about that. As you know, my schedule's been kind of hit or miss, and
Her schedule stinks lately.
yeah.
I've been having to do all the cooking. I like it. Well, she was off Monday, and then she got to cook Monday.
Yeah, I did.
But
I enjoy it, but
you want to tell them what we had tonight?
yeah, I was super excited.
One of Emily's favorites.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, and I just posted a picture on Instagram. So if you
It's Diet Coke. It's diet.
If you follow on Instagram, I just posted a picture.
I'm actually losing weight.
But he made burgers with onions and mushrooms, and I made eggs with it and gravy on it, and it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites. Just saying.
Still keto, just a little bit of gravy. That's about all it was. Marianne says off next week too.
Yay!
And I believe we'll see.
I took the whole week off early in the year just to guarantee, because if I request 2 days off in a week and somebody else needs the whole week, then they trump me and I don't get those days off.
Mm-hmm.
So since I have the most seniority, I just scheduled the whole week off. That way I knew I was set.
Sherry says, you'll be with people. What are we, chopped liver? No, because we like
we
you.
love you, Sherry.
Yes, we like you. Not so much chopped liver. Not so much.
Yeah. So yeah, we're super excited. And I was super excited about dinner. That was a special request. And James went to the store just to make it for me.
Just to make it.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. It looks like 47 watching. There's still 47 people that like us, even though we've been very
slacking in the filming.
I'm not going to say slacking. I've probably been very more busy now than in before, but we'll get back.
Yeah. We're still here. We're not going anywhere.
Alan says he has vacation in a few weeks.
Exciting.
Marianne had leftover ribs from birthday dinner yesterday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And so this is what really happened last week.
Mm-hmm.
Emily, remember last week I was like, anybody want to be on the show with me, let me know. Right?
Yeah.
Because Emily had to work late.
Yeah.
Well, and then I went to on Friday, the very next day, I went for a cleaning for my teeth. Just a regular basic cleaning. And they're like, you were supposed to have scheduled a root canal for a tooth in the back. And I said, yeah, I know, but who wants to do that?
Yeah.
And then she started looking, the dentist, and she started looking. She's like, I think we don't need to do a root canal. We can just put a crown on it. just, grind it down, fill a little spot or whatever, and then put a
just
crown on it. So, but they're like, so they scheduled me, and it was for Thursday at 5:30. So I'd have been doing the show by myself. I would have probably been late, which I would have definitely been late getting back. And my face was numb. So that's what happened.
Yeah.
I don't need to explain to you. But no, that is what happened. It was like, oh, because one thing we do, like, okay, whether we do tons of videos or not, we do like to be consistent. And that was one, I really hate having to cancel the live because it's community and we love community.
We love you guys.
And, I still have a cholesterol video to release.
Yeah. He has a cholesterol video he needs to do.
Should we just do that now? Should we talk about it now?
I'm surprised he hasn't even told everyone about it.
Should we talk about it
right
to
now?
People?
It's your story to tell.
But I can still make the video, but I can show the 48 people.
Yeah.
But I'll have to go get it.
You have to get it?
I have to go get it.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I promise.
I'm surprised he hasn't shared this already because as soon as he got his results back, he was so excited and called me, and he couldn't wait to tell me about it. And he's like, I have to do a video. Have to. So he's going to go grab the paperwork right now so he can tell you the actual numbers on it. And hopefully you'll be excited too. Alan said, hate going to the dentist, but have to do it. James hates it. I love going to the dentist. I like getting my teeth cleaned. I know I'm weird, but it's something that I do like to do.
He's back.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So real quick, I do have some other numbers. I'm only going to say my cholesterol because a lot of this other stuff I don't understand. But it is important to me because it means a lot. Now, it means a lot to me because this is one of the things that everybody wants to say, and I know in keto that we don't really necessarily follow what the normal medicine thinks about cholesterol.
Mm-hmm.
But after being 28 months, 27 months keto,
2 years, 3 months. Right?
Yeah. Last year I got my results and I was excited.
Mm-hmm.
This year I got my results and I'm even more excited.
Yeah.
So let me just go into my total cholesterol last year at the same exactly 1 year ago.
Okay, so you're going last year, a year ago.
I'm going to compare. Last year my total cholesterol was 257, which had lowered a lot from the previous year.
Yeah, pre-keto.
And this year it's 209, so it went down like 48 points.
Mm-hmm.
So my total cholesterol is 209. My HDL cholesterol was 41.
Mm-hmm.
And what was like just barely into the normal.
Yeah. And
this year it's 48, which it made it up better. So more into the normal according to their, what the numbers that they have, that they are saying normal. Yeah. I'm not a doctor. My triglycerides last year were 111, and this year they are 81.
Wow.
Which, before last year, I think my triglycerides were like 200 or something. Mm-hmm. And then, bringing them down. And last year was really good, and this year is even better.
Yeah.
And then my LDL cholesterol last year was 194, which they told me was high.
Yeah.
And this year it went from 194 to 145, which they say is still, I guess, high.
Mm-hmm.
But it's better. So anyway, that's if there's anything else that you want to know, ask. But them are my numbers as far as my cholesterol. And all my other numbers, blood pressure, everything was really, really, really good.
And he was super excited.
I was because me, while we know what, we have our ideas about cholesterol, and you can go like the cholesterol code and all that stuff, and you can learn all of that. It's still nice to be like to not have to defend anything. I can still say that eating keto and almost, red meat more than any other food, my cholesterol has gotten better to even,
Year by year.
my
Yeah.
cholesterol has gotten better year by year, which, most people say that your cholesterol is going to go through the roof and everything on
Right.
keto. Well, mine's actually going into the basement.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So we'll probably still do a video, but he
Yeah.
has been really excited about sharing
I have
that.
been, because people like to be, it's good to hear. I tell Emily this all the time. I'm the type of person that I do like reassurance.
Yeah.
I need to be told, you know what, you're doing a good job. And
Yeah.
sometimes, like, I work for government, you just don't get that. But I kind of got that when I got my cholesterol results. And it's always good, to look back at the year before and be like, oh, wow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's definitely
to know that, for me,
reassurance.
my diet works.
Yeah.
Maitreya says her total cholesterol also went down. My CAC score is also 0. I didn't get a CAC score. I believe the CAC is where they do that's like the scale or something in your arteries. I don't know.
Yeah. That's awesome, though. That's awesome, Maitreya.
Lynette says, I'm doing a good job. You know
You're
what?
so sweet.
That means a lot to me.
It does.
And because of that, I might even pick you up at the airport. Who's that?
John Guggenheim.
He says, been missing you guys.
We've missed you.
And we miss you.
Yeah.
We do. Cindy says, that's awesome. Thank you. There it is. Did you release a cholesterol video for your cholesterol? When's the last time you've got yours done?
It's been a year.
It's been a year, so it's time for you to get yours done.
About, yeah.
I don't remember how yours was. I'm sure yours was perfect.
One of the numbers wasn't where my doctor liked it to be, and he said I should do the Mediterranean diet. That's what I remember.
Carrie says the screen is not clear.
Uh-oh.
And if that's happening, that could possibly be buffering, and I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah.
It could be an internet issue. Let me get off the Wi-Fi and a couple different things. That way,
maybe it'll help.
Yes. All right.
It might.
So Lynette says her cholesterol is 402, LDL is 499, but no statin for me, and my CAC score is still 0. I just turned 58. Awesome.
Yes. And happy belated birthday, Lynette. Our stools are so uncomfortable.
They are uncomfortable. And this table is a very awkward height.
Yeah.
This is the height that I want. But the seats that we have are just not the seats that we got are just not comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad everybody else has a clear screen. Carrie, clean your glasses. Shauna's here.
Shauna.
and Sylvia's here, and
I'm seeing some names that we're going to see soon, and I can't wait to see your faces.
Luz went to the doctor. She wants me on the Mediterranean diet.
That's what my doctor tells me.
Mediterranean?
Mediterranean.
We don't even live there.
He says, yeah. And then I don't even think he knows what keto is, because he's like, well, you do need to eat vegetables. And I just thought, do you know? Do you know?
Carrie's 1 year and 8 months, no coffee or caffeine.
Congratulations.
Carrie says, my computer and I suck, James. That is the problem.
No. You be nice to yourself.
I think it could be the glasses. Cindy says my CAC is 6127. I don't know what that is.
Cindy.
I don't know what that means. It looks like a high number. But I don't know what that means.
I think you want it down as low, as close to 0 as possible. For sure.
22 QCat says the seats aren't comfortable because we've lost weight in our butts.
In our butts.
You know what? That is a true story. there is truth to that when you lose weight, you do lose some cushion.
At least we did.
Brian says total cholesterol is only 101, and my cardiologist is still insisting
Why do they all want to insist on statins?
I don't know, but we're not doctors, so we're not saying anything about it.
Yeah, I'm not a doctor, but it's just
Marianne says her kidney doc is happy that she's keto.
that's awesome.
I'm happy that I'm keto.
I'll talk my doctor into it, maybe.
Uncle Big Guy says my total cholesterol was 246.
Statins? Are they saying statins to you too?
Scott says, great job on the numbers. Go get a new tattoo to remember your success with. No. Hey, Jackie says, out to dinner with Dustin, Chandra, Jim, and Jennifer.
Oh, tell everyone, give everybody hugs for me.
Hugs?
Hugs. Mm-hmm.
I wish I was out to dinner.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I am stuffed.
I know we're stuffed, but even if we just went and seen them,
yeah,
I just want to see them. I don't really care about the dinner. Janice says, big pharma.
It's true.
Cindy says, it means I'm 95 percentile of having a heart attack.
Yeah, she's talked about this where...
I don't know anything I'm saying or anything medical or anything like that, but I've heard several people say, who do know things, that say that most people have a heart attack probably fall within that range of the cholesterol that they want. But now CAC is different, so I don't know. Yeah. I don't know anything. The only thing I know is that next week is KPL, and there'll be people that we can talk to about that knows. Maybe, if they're not too busy.
Yeah.
And Dustin's here. He says, I'm having dinner with Jennifer, Jackie, Jim, and even Chandra is here.
So Jackie needs to give everybody hugs, right? And then Dustin, you need to give everybody hugs for me too. So we're just going to double up hugs. You're welcome.
Maitreya is also waving at people there. Brian Doyle says, oh, by the way, go Lions. Yeah, go home team. Lynette says, dinner Friday night is on me as a personal.
You don't
Thank you for picking me up at the airport, so choose wisely. I'm thinking ribeyes or brisket. What say you?
I say you don't have to do anything like that. We're more than happy to pick you up.
I'm thinking caviar.
Which he's never even had.
I don't like caviar. I don't even like grown fish. I don't even like them when they're grown. The good thing is, I guess if we miss a lot of comments, we stay caught up.
We have.
She says caviar. I wouldn't even know where to get caviar. I've never had it. I don't want to. It was just a joke since you were paying.
Now, what do you got? What else did you want to share? There was other information that you wanted to share.
Well, my blood pressure was my blood pressure was actually a little bit on the high side. Yeah. It was 123/85, which not really, but she's like, so she stuck me and then she took my blood pressure and she's like, yeah, usually after the needle stick, the blood pressure goes up. And I was like, well, why don't you take it prior? Yeah. But normally my blood pressure is like, it used to always be high. It used to always be like 145/95, right around that area. Yeah. And now it's always like 75/120. And that could be like, I could like be walking and then just stop and sit down. And that's usually what it is. Right.
So that's definitely improved
Cindy
as well.
says, hello, Jackie, Dustin, Chandra, Jennifer, and Jim.
Yeah. Definitely.
All right. I don't know if we miss people, but I could go up and
go back and say hello.
Quickly. Alan's here from Alan's Awesome Keto World. And go to the top. Take it from the top. Yeah.
So we got Carrie. Hi, Carrie. We have Jeff Foltz. Oh, yes. Hello from Batavia.
Hello from Batavia, which
I know where that is.
Batavia is literally like 45 minutes from here. Yeah. So that is why I commented in the comments before we went live. It was like, hi.
You're so close to us.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said that right there. That's what I did.
Yes.
It's right there.
Right there.
All right, we'll go back to live. Hopefully someone says something. All right. So we have, yes, we did have people.
Yeah.
Carrie says, James, caviar is fish roe from sturgeon fish. You know, have we got a joke yet from Carrie? Where's Carrie's jokes?
We want a joke.
We do. We want a joke. We're ready to laugh. Yes, Lynette said, will we see Noah? Yes. Noah will be with us at KPL.
Yep.
And
he's super excited to see everyone too.
Yes, Jen's here. Says she's looking forward to seeing everyone next weekend.
Jen, I hope you're doing good. I do.
Sherry's in
Hebron, Ohio. I know where Hebron, Kentucky is.
I don't think they're the same.
I don't think so.
I don't think they're the same at all.
No.
Because I've heard of Hebron, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first I've heard about
Hebron, Ohio.
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't either. Carrie says, as cakes and donuts partied on the street, an onlooker points out the streets were oddly deserted that night. And Shauna, isn't Shauna coming? Yes.
Yes.
She is coming.
Yes.
She's coming. And I believe this year is almost supposed to be like double the people as there was last year at KPL.
There's going to be, I feel like it's going to go by so fast, for sure.
She says it's close to Buckeye Lake, which is up past Columbus.
You know where that is?
I know where Buckeye Lake is. Still don't know where Hebron is.
It's just close to Buckeye Lake.
Well.
Yeah. Jeannie is here. Good evening. Looking forward to see you all next weekend. Can't wait.
Yeah, this is something that, we bought our tickets on December 5th last year. So we've literally been almost waiting for this for 9 months.
Yeah.
9 months we've been waiting for this. That tells you how much we liked it last time. That the first day they came on sale, we wanted to make sure that we didn't miss tickets. And thank goodness too, because I feel like the hotel sold out really quick.
It did feel that way.
I know. And it was like they've just been slowly releasing stuff since.
Yeah. And I really hope Autumn decides to continue doing it. Because it really is such a good time. I know it's a lot of work that goes into it. Swilson, we'll see you next week too.
And semi-retired Bob's here.
Hi, Bob.
Bob, are you coming next week?
Yeah, Bob. Jamie's in Ecuador.
I don't know if I want to be in Ecuador.
You think it's really hot there?
I don't even know where it is.
I feel like it's warm there.
I wonder if it's next to the Ecuador.
Joyce Butler said KPL has gone from 30 to 300. I love that. Definitely love that.
Angie says, hey, what's going on?
What's going on, Angie?
All right, so Donna had hip replacement, came home 7 pounds heavier, which I would imagine would have been inflammation. 2 days on fluid, took a week to get back to weight before surgery, been carnivore for 60 days, not losing
inflammation.
Question mark.
Not doctors, but that's what I would think it would be from. I mean, your body's gone through a lot if you with the surgery, and that's what I would think. Again, I'm not in any health profession at all. What do you got for that?
Well, it says that she took a week to get back to weight before surgery, which the 7 pounds heavier, and then not losing
inflammation
or healing. Yeah. I mean, just if
your body's healing.
If you're back to the original weight and you're not losing,
I
personally would think that your body's just taking a rest is what I would think. I would think my body was taking a rest. As a matter of fact, my body's been on a rest now for like 4 months, and I'm highly ticked off at it.
I have been trying to focus on just eating and not letting things get in my head. Eat when I'm hungry, eat until I'm full. And if I'm not perfect one day, I try to do better the next. And I had a long conversation with somebody at work today over.
You were supposed to be working.
I know, but he weight trains a lot, and he does different like jujitsu and things like that.
Bob said no.
So he's very into fitness, and just had a long discussion with him about you enjoy the journey. It's a marathon, or a super marathon is what he would say, is you're just learning to eat a certain way and something that's going to be sustainable for you for the rest of your life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So like I had yogurt and strawberries today at work. That's not something I've had in a while.
Low carb yogurt.
Yeah.
What was it? The Too Good?
No, it was actually Chobani.
Okay.
The Chobani zero sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's things like that. I'm just, if that's what I'm wanting, you know, that's something, lifelong choices, things that, if that makes sense.
There needs to be a food that takes away carbs.
Yeah. But again, if I get up, like, I'm still going to use the data from the scale, you know, and if I get up over 150 pounds, then I'll probably freak out.
And then what?
Reel it in.
I've been reeling it in for a few weeks, but it's just, I'm still just staying it. Like, I feel like I'm just where my body wants to be for now.
Right.
To be fair, I'm really not exercising.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just working. I'm doing the things. I'm trying to do family stuff. You know, we're staying busy doing, you know, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I could use more exercise. I do know that.
Right.
But in the meantime, I didn't do a lot of exercise to get to my weight. And then, you know.
Right. Right. But I guess what I'm getting at is looking at it long term. Hopefully I have another 20, 30, 40 years of my life. And
are you talking to me or them? Because you're being very quiet.
Am I?
Very quiet.
I'm sorry.
All right. We have.
Yes.
Angie says, we've done great. Enjoy your life.
Thank you, Angie.
Angie says, shock the system. And Hookah's here.
Hookah.
You know, I know it would be a long drive for Hookah to come to Kentucky, but I hope that she comes.
I know. I'd love to meet you in person.
Lynette says, James and Emily, what food did you have on the smoker most recently?
Chicken wings.
It was wings. I believe wings was...
And pork loin.
Yep. Sunday, we made 10 pounds of chicken wings and it was actually 4 of the little pork loins, two of the packages that were marinated and cooked at 375 for about a half hour on the pork loins, and then turned up to 400 for the rest of the chicken wings for a total of an hour.
Yeah. We made so much food.
We did, but that all got eaten, right?
Yeah.
It all got eaten because...
Not on that day.
No,
yeah,
not on Sunday, but there was 5 people eating that food. It was me and you, Noah, Austin, and Derek.
Yeah.
And we had enough wings. We had plenty of pork. And then I believe it was probably gone by like the next day or something like that.
No, because I just ate pork loin today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Was it good still?
Yep.
And
it was still super, super tender.
Yeah. So it was tenderloin. It was pork tenderloin. I do like the tenderloin better than the pork loin. I find that it seems like no matter how I cook the bigger pork loin, it seems like it just turns into like kind of like white meat chicken breast. You know what I mean? It's just seems dry.
It's lean, but it's good.
It's like when you first cut it, it's like, ooh, this is good, and then it dies. It dries out and dies.
Not the pork tenderloin.
No, the pork tenderloin is good.
Yeah. Yeah. Before I left work today, I ate a slice of it because I was starting to get hungry, and I'm like, I know I'm going to eat here a little bit, but I need something.
Hookah said double wave.
Double wave.
Sana's here. Said rainstorm took out
Sana.
the power for almost an hour, but made it. Happy Friday Eve.
Happy Friday Eve. We have
then-
some rain going on too.
Julie says, "Hey
Julie,
guys, it's so good to see
hi.
you. I finally caught alive from Chicago. Keep our family in your prayers. My husband was diagnosed with Parkinson's, and things have been rough. We will definitely make sure we put you in our prayers. We have a list."
I'm sending it to you.
Okay. We add things like that to our little list, and we pray over them. I pray over my list almost daily. I pray daily, but sometimes.
But most definitely we would be honored. Yes, for sure.
All right. Sherry says, "Just glad I maintained all summer. First time I've ever done that. Keto ice cream
Great.
for the win. I still need to lose another 60 pounds. I've lost the first 60 and kept it off. You inspire us." Well, thank you.
You're exactly right, Sherry. And you inspire me because it is so easy. It is so easy, daggone easy to get in your head and think I need to lose. And it's not always going to be like that. It's just not. And you're 100% right. Years past, I would totally gain over holidays. I would totally gain in the summer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a victory. It really is. It's a victory. And yeah, can still have keto chow ice cream, right?
All right, Maitreya says, "Saturday we are going to a gaming department party. Our director bought prime brisket to smoke."
Yum, prime.
You know, all right, so all the meat that we consume and for the past almost 2.5 years,
Yeah.
I still never really pay attention to. Like, I know prime is good.
Yeah.
But I don't know all the differences in cuts, like the choice and all that stuff.
Right.
I just don't really pay that much attention to it. But I do know this: if I get meat at Costco,
it tastes better.
You can't go wrong with Costco meat. So I don't know where Costco falls in between the prime and the choice and all the other ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely prime, choice, and then somewhere there's Costco, and I like it.
Yeah.
I just like the Costco meat because it's always really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And you know,
I always like it.
And a lot of people don't like Walmart. A lot of people just have never liked Walmart.
I love Walmart.
But Walmart's meat, like if you're eating Walmart, I believe their steaks are absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
That come from Walmart. They might not be cheap and you might not get the best sales.
Yeah. But they're still really good.
Very, very, very good.
Yes, definitely.
Donna says, "My husband is doing good. He went from 222 to 198 over the summer.
That's
Why
awesome.
do men lose so much
I know,
easier?"
right, Donna? It's so true.
It's
true.
I went from 314.
Yeah.
Went down and tapped 197.5 and bumped right back up to 207 in an instant.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I'm 208. And that happened from it was like the 1st of May I was 197.5. By the end of May I was 207, and there I am.
Definitely.
Lady Fritzader says, "Costco mostly has choice, but they do have some prime, especially ribeye and tenderloin."
Yeah.
I just know that, like, when you buy a pork butt, I know that the pork butt, it might cost a little bit more per pound than like if you go to Kroger and get it for like $1.29. Sometimes you can get it on sale.
Right.
The quality's better, and they've already trimmed some of the fat, and there's no bone. So, and the fact when you're buying actually 2 pork butts, so that's actually 2 bones that you're not paying for.
Yeah, I love that too.
Yeah,
that's one of Luz. I am. I'll pray for you, babe.
Yeah, make sure you message Emily. Maitreya says, "Yeah, Costco has good meat. They don't have prime brisket often anymore. They said they order it, but get choice subbed in often. You know, and it's still a better cut though. Whatever, if Costco has the same meat as like Kroger,
right?
It's still better, even if it's still considered choice or whatever it is. It's still
Right.
I think the quality is so much better.
Yeah. I can even tell a difference in ground beef that if we buy it from, say, like a local Kroger store or a local Meijer, in comparison to Costco, Costco is always better, I think, or Walmart's even better.
Love to see in the penguin.
That you keep putting in the corner.
You know,
Jackie said.
have we explained this little thing? This is the first thing that Emily got me when we met. I believe there was a card and this little penguin.
Yeah.
And it's very special to me. And I love it. But
that's why he puts it in the corner.
You know, if it's in the middle, it's kind of like, okay, you really want to know? I believe I did the live with Larry and Sean from Intentional Carnivore, and I actually sat in the middle.
Yeah.
That's why it actually got put back over there again, was because I was sitting in the middle and I didn't want it behind me.
Oh. I guess that's a good reason, right?
So there he is. Look, now he's like, oh yeah, he's on my shoulder.
Sana said, meat on sale is the meat for me. 100% agree. 100%. That's what we're buying. If it's on sale, that's what we're having.
Matreya says lose.
Unless it's a special dinner that I request and he goes and gets the stuff.
Is it tinnitus or tinnitus?
Tinnitus, I think.
Or tinnitus. Either way, it's ear buzzing. Sorry about the rest. Hopefully they can help ease the pain when you see the doctor.
Yes, most definitely, Luz.
Definitely. We'll have you on our prayer list.
Absolutely.
Jen says my work is having a blood drive Friday if anyone wants to do some good. It's a half-mile meter. Are we
on Friday?
Is it a meter or mile?
A meter.
I'm up for a half a meter. But I don't know.
Maybe.
Angie says I have tinnitus too. I do not like it.
I'm so sorry. That stings. I know that all
Cindy
too well.
has it. We're going to have to watch out. We might catch this weekend.
No, I don't want it.
I don't want to catch it at the Gold House.
I have not since, 2 years and 3 months keto. I have not had a single ear infection. Not one sinus infection. And I am so, so thankful and grateful for that. Like 100%. And I feel terrible for you guys and I will pray for you guys, but I do not want that for myself. That's awful. And yeah, awful.
Jackie says tinnitus if you fancy, tinnitus if you ain't.
That's a horrible feeling, having ear problems or teeth problems too. It's horrible.
Angie says it's very common.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't contagious.
Not contagious.
I knew that.
But it is awful when you get that, for sure.
Ear buzzing.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Let me ask you something about ear buzzing.
Ear buzzing? Is
it only when you talk? Because if that is, I think I caught it from you.
Oh, he is on antibiotics right now. I forgot.
I am. And it's one of them annoying things that when I talk, my ear buzzes.
Yeah, and he went to the doctor Monday.
Yes.
And they gave him an antibiotic.
Yes. Because they said that my ear was red.
Yeah. He never said anything about tinnitus.
What makes you think it was a he?
She. It was a she. I'm the one who scheduled the appointment for him.
Sana says, my heart aches for anyone dealing with tinnitus.
Yes.
I had severe tinnitus and vertigo, but thank God it's gone for 3 months now.
That's awesome.
I have battled vertigo like my whole life. Lou says, no, it's 24/7. I've had it for 12 years.
That's awful. I remember you saying this before. That's awful.
Jana says, I've had it bad. It's not from the ear, it's from the brain. Huh.
Awful feeling.
Cindy just had dinner, ribeye, keto cheesecake. Oh, I bet that was delicious. Yeah. With strawberries and sugar-free whipped topping.
Cindy's a good cook.
Cindy is a very good cook.
I had strawberry cheesecake yogurt. That's what flavor it was.
Is Lynette still here?
I hope so.
I need to ask her on our Friday dinner that she's paying for if we can invite people.
Right.
If we can
He's
invite,
awful,
if
and
we
he's
can,
joking, Lynette.
if we can invite lots of friends.
Awful.
Sana says, yes, mine was brain related.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here's a good question. Smoker question. I have
Yeah.
a separate set of pans that I primarily use for my smoker.
Mhm.
Do you have smoker only pans? Thank you for all you do to advise us. P.S. Please mash the like
The
button.
like button.
Okay, we do not.
Well, we have one pot specifically for the smoker.
It's a Dutch oven, right?
Yeah, Dutch oven. Sorry, that is what it's called. That I bought specifically for the smoker, just for chili or whatnot. You're giggling.
I am, because Lynette says you can buy whoever you want, but I'm only paying for the three of us.
He's awful, isn't he? But as far as pans, go ahead.
What I've noticed is, actually, I wipe the pan and I can get the smoke off, like that they're when they're stained.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have so we have a nice set of pans. They're the Ninja
non-stick, never
stick pans.
Yeah, which we love.
I'm not gonna lie, I really just don't care if they get smoky, because
we do love the pans.
Yeah, we do love the pans, and they do get a little smoky. The things do, but I found that, like with the Dutch oven, when I'm washing it, it literally washes like the outside. It washes all the smoke off.
Yeah.
I don't think anything bad happens from the smoker. As a matter of fact, I even put a cookie sheet with parchment paper in the smoker and cooked bacon like less than a week ago, I think.
Yeah, he has.
I would make burgers on this side of the smoker, and then bacon on I didn't want to put it on the rack that time.
Yeah.
So I put it on a cookie sheet.
Yeah.
And I've cooked several other things, like all different types of stuff. The only thing that makes it a little different is everything's pretty much got to cook at the same temperature. So, you can't be smoking a brisket meanwhile you're trying to cook chicken wings, because it just don't work.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it would,
but chicken wings and pork tenderloin worked good.
Yes.
At the same time.
And I have even made shrimp scampi.
Yes.
In a skillet.
Yeah.
In the smoker, and it came out it was like everyone kept saying how creamy it was. It was very creamy, almost like the shrimp.
It was delicious.
It is. And
I forgot about that.
I
want it.
I know that RegTech is expensive. I know that they are. And I know smokers are in general.
Yeah.
But with the RegTech, and we're not affiliates with them. As a matter of fact, one of the guys at my work just bought one.
Yeah.
And anyone I know that has a RegTech, there is it's worth it. You get what you pay for, and, quality. And the reason he just got a RegTech is because he was using an old Masterbuilt chest. Yeah. And he had a $50 brisket, which that's a lot for people who's not keto and people who don't eat meat like we do. And so he bought this brisket and he cooked it, and he says
ruined it.
It was ruined. He cooked it at 225. He did everything right. The only problem is that the temperature setting, his smoker was detecting 225. But when after he got it out, it was dry, and he said it went from like 170 or
train.
Train. He said it went from 170 degrees to 209 within 2 hours. And we know that that's not. It went up like 50 degrees. The smoker did.
Right.
It was reading 225, but it was 44 degrees difference. And over the course of a 10-hour cook, it just killed that brisket.
Right. And just to circle back to the question about the pans for the smoker, I think the big reason why we don't care to use the pans are we use the smoker almost for
everything.
Everything. I mean, aside from a creamy, or today I did make eggs on the stove. There's not very many times we do use the pans on the smoker.
No.
So
But yeah, we don't care about, throwing a pot of chili in the
Right.
smoker or even cookie sheets and
Yeah.
anything like that. And to be honest with you, like our pans are nice to us, but
To
I don't
us,
think, but I
they're
don't think,
not.
but I don't think our cookie sheets are nice.
No.
They're no, what is that one brand that's expensive?
Cuisine or something.
No, that
The Creuset.
Le Creuset. I'm not fancy enough for that. Them things
Yeah.
are like $400 for a Dutch oven.
Yeah.
And it don't even do anything. It just sits there.
Yeah. But yeah, we just use what we have. We haven't ventured out and bought anything different. And I put the cast iron on there. and
Cindy
that's
wants to know if we're
fine.
going to the Brazilian steakhouse Saturday.
No.
Are we? Is it a no?
No.
We're not.
No.
For sure.
Correct.
I thought we just wasn't committing to a full, 50 people group.
Correct.
Right. So the answer is that we don't know, because if I have my choice, yes, we'll be going to the Brazilian steakhouse. But if Emily has her choice, she's going to vote to go to the Brazilian
I don't want to
steakhouse
commit.
because
I don't want to commit right now.
Yeah, I completely understand that, because when you commit, if it's
Yeah.
too big of a group, you don't get to see or talk to anybody,
Mhm.
and we don't know when we're ready to go, because say the group's meeting at 7, we
Yeah.
might be ready to eat by 5. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't want to commit to a big group going. I'm sorry, that's just me, and I don't want to do that. And I know there's lots of people who's going, and I did not want to commit to that.
Amy says, where do you place your brisket on the Rectex? Center or to the left or right? Smoking our first this weekend.
Center.
If it's the only thing I'm cooking,
Center.
I will put it directly in the center.
Yep.
I am not afraid.
But I am super excited for you for the brisket.
I would not be afraid to put anywhere on the Rectech, even on a higher shelf, the low shelf, the left, the right.
Yeah.
Our Rectech cooks pretty darn even.
Speaking of brisket, we when we had gone to Buc-ee's, I don't know if you have one near you, but when we had gone there, we had bought Buc-ee's brand brisket seasoning, and it's really clean ingredients. But we just now used it. What did we make a brisket like 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
We used it, and it was really good. I just wanted to say
the Buc-ee's brisket seasoning.
Yeah, it was good for sure.
Shauna says, now I heard the train. Shauna says, I never hear the train. Jackie says, we always have the ceiling fan on, but just realized that's the only time I have quiet now is going to bed. I used to play music or have a box fan on prior to my boyfriend, though.
I like noise.
Jackie, what in the world are you talking about? And Cindy, we are taking Max for a walk.
Oh, come on. Is it still raining here? It was raining here.
Jackie says, I love my Ninja pans, even the one Jim caught on fire. Don't let him tell you different.
Jim caught it on fire. Wink.
I do like the Ninja pans.
I do.
I think they've been worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Amy we have a Buc-ee's an hour away. We'll pick up some next time.
I really liked it. I did. And it was really cheap, I thought. I definitely will be getting more next time.
Sana did brisket in the oven the other day, low and slow, and shockingly came out wonderful. Probably got my carnivore card revoked.
No.
If you don't have a smoker, I mean, that's what ovens.
Yeah.
But you know what? What I couldn't imagine doing?
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine cooking a brisket as long as it takes to cook a brisket inside while living in Florida.
Oh, yeah. You do live in Florida. Yeah.
Because we use ours, I mean, a majority of the time, like every time I use the smoker, I'm thinking, oh, boy, I'm glad I don't have all that heat going on in the house. You know what I mean? For the oven. And
you don't even like using the flat top anymore.
I love the smoker. The smoker is so, like if I'm making burgers, I can just turn it on, put the burgers on, close it, and then like I don't even have to
Tinker.
worry about it for like 20, 25 minutes.
This is why he likes the smoker, because James is a tinkerer.
Or
And he was very bad about overcooking or burning food, because he would start making something and then he would walk away and start doing something else. With the smoker, it's a lot harder to do that.
Look, this poor woman.
On
She's
the elliptical.
watching us.
Ah.
You know, anytime I have ever got on the elliptical or like the stair climber,
Mhm.
it's like, oh, I'm going to get my workout on. And like literally on the stair climber,
Oh, yeah.
like I feel like I'm almost done with like 20-minute workout and it's been like 35 seconds. And I'm like, all right. The elliptical, I get going and it's like I break my stride or something. So then all of a sudden I'm just like violently flying up and down and I don't know how to control it. And then I don't realize, it's like, am I going backwards or forwards? I don't even know.
I noticed something this morning, a victory.
What?
On my walk this morning, I try to do, little spurts of jogging in with it. Mostly because it makes my walk shorter. It's a time thing, not a. And I want to get myself up to be in a wheel jog. But we live in a subdivision and there's long stretches of sidewalk, and before, like, until today I hadn't noticed, but before, I know when I would jog, I could only maybe go halfway from one street to the next, on the long stretches there, but I could do the whole way.
Now you can jog the whole way?
Yeah.
Maybe your legs got longer. That's probably. I think I noticed you had longer legs.
Yeah.
It made it easier.
Right. Definitely. But yeah, I noticed that this morning. I'm like, huh.
Shauna says, okay, I have a meat question. What makes a brisket versus a roast? I have no idea. I think it's just the cut. I think it's well, you can't call a roast a brisket.
I mean, you can.
But it looks different. It's also like.
Okay, how about you take your brisket and you cut it into the shape of a roast?
And then you're going to have to still cook it an incredibly long time because a brisket is very fibrous.
Yeah.
It's very gristly and it takes a very long cook at low temperature in order to just slowly break all that gristle down,
Right.
or else you might as well just eat a shoe.
Yeah.
It would be a good tasting shoe.
And just like Sana just said, even though she's in Florida, it wasn't too terrible because it was a low temperature. So, which you want to do with a brisket. Otherwise, shoe leather.
She did
right?
275, which didn't make the house temp impacted.
Yeah.
And when I cook mine at 225, my brisket. So
on the smoker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then sometimes after wrapped, I'll bump it up to like 245, 250.
Yeah.
But I think the longer you can draw out the cook, the more hungry everyone will be, and they will appreciate it much more when it is ready.
And it's
because that makes it about an 16 to 18 hour cook.
Yeah. I love brisket. It's my favorite. For sure.
Peachy Pam in Maryland.
Peachy Pam.
Drunken Chef Barbecue.
Hey,
Good evening.
Good evening.
All right, Jackie says jogging is bad for you. Makes your knees hurt, gets you sweaty and winded, and raises your blood pressure. Well, there you go. There's an excuse for everything.
I just I mostly like to add it because then it takes the time. I'm not taking as much time.
Shauna says, maybe I'll go see the butcher. And then she says, so it mostly say brisket on the package. Mostly I just see tri-tip here.
Which that's brisket.
All right, Shauna. Is tri-tip brisket?
No, I'm thinking.
All right.
I'm sorry. Don't listen to me.
Ribeye's not brisket either, just so you know. A brisket is literally going to be like.
I was thinking the flat and the tip. So.
Like 2 foot long. Like it's going to be a big package and it's rectangle and long.
But you can just buy the flat.
Yeah, you can. I think the point's better. Just saying.
That's why I thought I was thinking point.
Yeah.
But it would say brisket.
So happy it's
normally,
Friday Eve. It's been a long week.
I am too.
I don't think it's really been a long week for me. I'm very surprised that it's already. I feel like Sunday was just here. I feel like it was just Sunday, and now it's Thursday.
Yeah.
So me and Emily have been taking a class at our church,
Mm-hmm.
and now that we're almost done with that,
We graduate this weekend.
Yes, and then we're gonna start working, and it's like a different little thing because we were going and we were sitting with Noah and stuff at church, and now I think that we're gonna start working at church, and then Noah is gonna venture over to the youth
I wouldn't
group.
call it working. We're just gonna help people to their seats.
It's called ushers.
Yeah.
We wanted to do something where we could still be there.
Right, because we would like community and the keto community and just community in our church. So it's just important.
Emily still likes to say hi to people, even at church.
Yeah, I do. And I like to hug people.
And she does like to hug people. So there's that.
But last Sunday, our class teacher, he said, so because there was only literally 5 of us in this class, and 3 of which are myself, James, and Noah. And he said, all right, so I'm thinking I shouldn't even bother with the donuts for the last class because you guys haven't touched them in the past 7 weeks.
This guy keeps bringing donuts in and no one eats them.
Yeah.
It's like, you feel bad, but you also feel good that you didn't touch them.
Yeah.
And it wasn't ushering class. It was just a church class. But we decided that once this is over with, we were gonna just be active and again.
Right.
Peachy Pam is a hugger.
I am too.
And Julia says thank you. Yep, yeah. You bet. You're on the list. You made the list.
Yeah.
And other than that, it's almost 8:00, and I just can't wait to see everybody. I bet I see half of the people that's here.
I know. I can't wait.
I bet I see half the people that's here next week, and we love you guys.
And I will probably cry. I feel like I'm just going to cry next weekend. Just happiness.
Don't cry.
Yeah.
The only time I'm going to cry is at the Brazilian steakhouse. I'll be like, when they bring the filet mignon, it's like, oh. Like, I thought this would never happen. All right, you guys, have a great week.
Thank you for spending time with us tonight when you don't have to.
Yep.
We appreciate you. We love you. And we missed you. And we're going to miss you if you're not going to be there next weekend. And if you are, we can't wait to see your faces.
See you guys later.